so I found a lamp on Etsy for over $200, and I thought to myself, I could make that, and this happened. But back to that later. For now, let's see how I actually built this thing. Alright, I had some maple laying around. It's about 1.5 inches thick. I'm going to try resawing it to get 2 1/2-inch pieces of wood to make this lamp. Then I'm going to run it through the planer and joiner so I have one straight edge to trim it up on the table saw. So the idea of this video actually came from another YouTuber, the Rare Craftsman. I'll have a link to his channel in the description. Now on his channel he did a video where he's got a series about trying Etsy products to see if they'll sell. And I was inspired because he did one about lamps, and I really love how he breaks everything down to show the cost of it, how much the competition is, and how hard the build is. So if you wouldn't mind checking that out, I'll leave it in the description. So if I look at the dimensions that the one on Etsy had, the board size about 4 3/4 wide all the way around. I'm just going to leave mine 5 inches. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I don't want to copy it exactly. This one board, as I milled up one board and got 2 pieces out of it, this one board should get me all 4 sides. So I'm going to trim this down. That's why I jointed one side, so I got a straight side for the table saw. Okay, right now I'm attempting to run the panels through the table saw. I'm going to try to do a 45 degrees so that I don't have end grain showing. So let's see what happens. Hey, I know that it gets kind of annoying for people to come in here all the time and ask for subscribers, likes, and comments, but that's what really helps the channel grow. So if you don't mind doing those things, and it's completely free, support me by giving a like, sharing it along, or hitting the subscribe button. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to do a rough sanding really quick, just because of the fact that I'm not going to be able to sand the inside after I glue it up. I'm probably going to do pretty much just a rough sanding to get all the fuzz off and get it all nice and smooth. Probably like 120 on the inside and outside. And I'll do the finishing sanding after the glue up to help close some of the gaps and the miters. So yeah, let's get this sanded and get ready for the glue up.
Okay, this is the part where I may have overthought this process. It might be overkill to use this many clamps, but I didn't want the whole thing falling apart on me. And I'm gluing the top and the bottom in and adding some feet here and burnishing the edges. And at this point, I thought everything was going great.
Alright, I'm in the basement right now getting ready to run my bandsaw. I'm just going to cut slats. Now, I am going to say you don't need to do this on a bandsaw. I could easily do this on my table saw and then leave a little bit where I could stick a razor blade in and just trim it. But I'm going to use the bandsaw. I just want to try it. I've never done anything like this on here. So let's see what happens. Okay, what you saw me do there is I just got done cutting this all into strips. This is completely like staring at it. Now I'm thinking I want to put a round over on all the edges. I did decide to do some round overs on these. I mean, once it's up in the air, I think that'll look nice. I don't know. Just gonna go with it. Just gonna give it a shot. You know, this is for me. If I like it, maybe I'll start an Etsy shop. I like to only sell things locally, but I plan on making this just for myself, but I'm having a lot of fun, so maybe I'll batch a few out. I do have these oak dowels. As you can see, I got it all glued together here, and yeah, my bandsaw might have been cutting a little on an angle. Probably been a lot easier if I did on the table saw, but kind of like the look of it. Just realized though I glued it all together and forgot to put the LEDs in. But it's okay because I put magnets on so I could take the top off. So I guess I can put the LEDs in now. Let's go grab those LEDs from above my CNC. Alright, so to get the LED strips in there, I literally just pulled the stick out under my bench. So I didn't cut anything. I'm not going to do anything to it. I think what I'm going to do is just put the strips right on there, sort of like right down the middle. I mean, that's why we save our scrap pieces, right? So we can use them. It's like one of those moments I was like, oh my gosh, this actually fits. Let me look for something to attach this with and we'll get this thing clear coated. So I don't like this at all. Let me be honest with you. I think the wood pegs made it slightly slant, and I also don't like the gaps. I kind of want smaller gaps. So I'm going to break it all apart. Luckily it was just CA glue and it kind of is brittle, so good thing I didn't go for wood glue. I'm going to take them all apart and see if I can change the gap size. So hang in there, we'll see what happens. With this project, the way it was going, I'm going to say last night, I kind of thought I was going to give up on it. But then I talked to some friends about it. Unfortunately, I can't show you me ripping these strips because I already recorded it for a different video. And these were too thick for what I was making it for. I'm making a Viking ship for a friend of mine for his trophies, but that video should be coming out soon. I still got a lot more to work on that, but yeah, if you want to see me rip those strips, that'll be in that video. But right now I'm just going to cut these down because they were too thick for that into some little squares. Then I'm going to stain them and see how they look in between the segments.
Alright, I decided to make a jig because the last attempt to make this, it was drifting a little bit, so I felt like this would help keep it a little more straight. Now, I decided to stain the little spacers black because earlier that day, a friend of mine, Todd, over at Finding Me, his woodworking channel, he made some candle holder that had some black accent pieces on it, and I really liked that. Thanks, Todd.
Alright, this is the stick. It was a little too long. I'm going to call this the light stick. Now, all I'm going to do to it is sand it. Oh, I love that smell. It's cherry. And I'm going to round over the edges really quick. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. It just seems weird not to round over the edges. So I'm going to do that and then figure a way to how to fasten it into the bottom. I'm just going to probably super glue and glue it in. I'm in my basement getting ready to spray some my favorite finish, lacquer. I'm going to do 3 coats. Now the cost for this, I had used 4 foot of maple and then I resawed it. I think the LEDs were, I don't know, around 20 bucks. The rubber feet, I bought a kit and it was pretty cheap, but I know I don't have that much into it and I might try to start selling these on my Etsy, which is Crafted by Ray. This one right here was a prototype. This is the one I'm keeping. I do want to know, what would you guys do different about this? Would you change something? Or anyways, I'm curious, so leave a comment below. I appreciate you guys for watching and I'll see you on the next one.